Good morning, everybody. I'm Christy, and this is my channel Javagirlstitches, and this is Flosstube number 12. So first off, I want to thank everybody for all the wonderful comments. You guys were so sweet on my home tour. I really appreciate it. I don't have like a fancy home. It's just we rent a house, and it's just a humble little home that I try to decorate the best I can. And you guys were so kind in all of your comments, so thank you so much. And I think my most favorite thing was a couple people commented like, how does she keep her house so clean with 3 boys? And okay, honestly, it's never that clean. I try, but before the video I cleaned it and I made the boys stay upstairs, and I'm like, do not come downstairs and mess up the kitchen, and let me do this video and then you can come down and trash it. And they're pretty good. They don't trash the entire house, it's just the kitchen. They just, I don't know what it is, how they make food, and it's like stuff is everywhere. So yes, my house is not clean all the time. But thank you all so much for all the love and just the sweet comments on that. I appreciated it so much. Okay, and then my bow tutorial. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for liking it. I was really nervous. I've never done a tutorial before. I wasn't sure I was showing things the right way, but the amazing comments you guys gave, that you understood everything I said and could follow along with what I was showing you, which makes me very happy, because to me, I can't read something. If you give me instructions on something, I look at it and I'm like, yeah, no, I don't even understand what I just read. I'm a visual person, so I have to see what somebody's doing, and that's the way I learn. So that's how I kind of tried to do my video, to show you guys just exactly every little step. And I love that a lot of you have said, now I can make a bow, and I'm gonna try a bow for the first time. And I love that, because I know you all can do it, and I cannot wait to see your bows. A couple people have already tagged me on their Instagram and have said, you know, I learned my bow from Christy. So anybody, if you make a bow, just tag me, because I want to see. I want to see how amazing you guys can make bows in your own creativity and your own spin on the bows. I would love to see that. So definitely tag me on Instagram. And I did have a couple of questions. Do I use wire or no wire ribbon? I use both. Some of the bigger wire or bigger ribbon, it does have wire in it. And I do find that that is easier if you're gonna make bigger bows, because the wire will make the poofiness, the fluffiness of it stay, so your bow stays up and fluffy a little easier. So I do use wire for that. And some of the small bows that go in the middle of them, and like on top of the big bow, I do not use wire, and they will stay just fine too. So you can use either one. They wanted to know if where I hot glue, use the hot glue at. The bow is tied with wire, so the bow is all done without any hot glue. The only part I hot glue on is like the flower or the button or whatever you want to stick in the middle of the bow. That is where you can use the hot glue. And then I do hot glue the entire bow, flower, button, everything on top of whatever I'm cross stitching. You can use magnets. I don't, because I just want to throw it all together and I want it to stay that way. But yes, you can use magnets and washers. It works just as fine, just as well. Except for that one time when I was trying to do it on that big board thing and it wasn't working. But it was just too heavy and I didn't have enough washers and magnets on there. And then where do you get the wired ribbon? You can get it at Michael's. I'm sure you can get it at Joann's. At Hobby Lobby, it is not going to be in the regular ribbon section. It's going to be, they have a different section of ribbon, and it's over by the flowers. And that is where you're gonna find the wired ribbon. That's where I got a lot of my wired ribbon for 4th of July. I couldn't find it, and I just happened to stumble over there, and that's where it's at. So hopefully that will help you be able to find what you're looking for. And if you have any more questions, please feel free to message me. I will be glad to help. Okay, what has been going on? I got a new machine and it works. I'm so happy. Third time's a charm, I guess, as they say. This time I did not go online and buy a machine because I'm already a serial returner at Amazon, and I'm like, if I buy another machine from them and I have to return it, seriously, they're gonna ban me from their site. So that wasn't working for me. I kind of thought it was gonna be a real easy process, like I'll just pick out a machine that looks pretty and it'll work just fine, and it wasn't that easy. So I have learned a lot in the process. I went to a quilt shop that sold Genome, is it Genome or Genome machines? A lot of people had told me that that was a good machine, so I went to a quilt shop. This lady was so wonderful. She let me try out machines. I picked the one I wanted, and then she was like, okay, sit down, let's sew on it right now. I'm like, okay, you know, so she showed me how to do everything. And she even showed me tips and tricks of stuff that I had been doing wrong. So here I thought I knew, you know, I know how to sew. Yeah, I didn't. I didn't have any idea. I realized how very little I knew. But it was a wonderful experience. And then if I have any questions, she's like, you just call me and I will help you. But the machine is wonderful. It is a huge difference in than just buying one off of Amazon. And so thank you everybody that helped me out, that gave me ideas. Denise, thank you for, I told her, I said, why didn't you just tell me, like, quit buying stuff off of Amazon and go to the store? And she's like, well, I wanted you to do it your way. And I'm like, no, next time you need to tell me, you know, girl, go to the dang store, like, quit buying off of the internet. And then Leslie Hurley, a special thank you to you. She is the sweetest person, and if you don't watch her on Flosstube, you need to watch her because she is hilarious, and she is an amazing stitcher, and I just absolutely love her. And she actually was like, you can call me, and she let me call her, and she talked to me. She has a Genome too, and she gave me advice and talked about it, and that made my decision so much easier on which machine to get. So Leslie, thank you so much for your sweetness and your kindness and helping me out. So that, I think that's it on updates. Let me see. The boys are doing really good. They stay up all night until like 6 in the morning, and they're playing their Xbox, and then they sleep all day. So I don't have to worry about them interrupting my video today. They're going to be knocked out most of the day. Chase, it's July 1st. Jolly July starts today. I'm super excited about that. Happy July 1st, everybody. But you know, I told you I wanted Chase to have his permit by the end of June, and it didn't happen. So I've kind of just given up on that. I'm like, I'm not gonna push him to do it if he's gonna do it when he's ready. But otherwise, they've been really good. They've been working out, so I'm like, okay, at least you're doing something productive. But everything's been really good over here. I've been really happy, and life is good right now, really good. So that is all up on my updates. So now let's get down to the stitchy stuff. Okay, I got quite a few finishes done. I don't show them on Instagram all the time because I want to show them here first. And I know I'm kind of slacking on Instagram thing. I need to post more stuff, but I don't want to be like, you've already seen it, so here I'm showing you the exact same thing again. So I do have some finishes to show you. This one I did post on Instagram, and this I think was a Little Bee, and it's by Lizzie Kate, and I wanted to do this one forever. And I already knew I wanted to make it into a pillow, so I'm like, I need to find a machine so I can finish this. So this was the first thing I sewed on my new machine, and I love it. It's so nice when the machine sews nice and perfectly and doesn't give you issues. It makes life way better. So that was my first finish. Okay, I'm gonna throw things across the room because this table is full of stuff. I have tons of stuff to show you guys today. Okay, my second finish is a beeline by Country Cottage Needleworks, I believe. And this is just an old frame that I spray painted white. There is black check gingham underneath. It's kind of hard to see. I mounted it on sticky board, and then I put white pom-poms around it, and then I did the 2 bows with the flower and the gingham button in between. And it's just a simple one, but I really like it. It's one of my favorites. So that's my second finish. Okay, my third one, I don't remember the name of this pattern. It's a little house. It was made into, you can make it into a pincushion, but I did not. I did use Priscilla's color conversion, and of course she had a chicken on top, or a rooster, so of course you have to have that. I think it was a whale or something. I'm like, no, I need a chicken. So I stitched this, and it's on 28 count tea coffee dyed Monaco, and then I have the red gingham ruffle around it, and at the bottom I did 3 different bows because I was trying to capture like all the different colors, and I did it without the red bow, and I was like, no, it needs red in there. And then I didn't even use a cover button. I just have a little daisy button that I found at Joann's in a package, and then I added some daisies in there. And this frame came from Hobby Lobby. I've used it a couple times. I bought in a couple of them. Again, if I use washers and magnets, I could change things out, but I like to have things just finished, and then I just put them away, and I don't want to have to keep changing things out. It's just, I don't know. That's just how I am. But there's that finish. And I can't remember the designer on this either. I want to say it's Hands-On Design. I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. Okay, my next finish is Stitch Every Day, and this was by Lizzie Kate. And what I did with this is just a pedestal like frame that I had gotten at Michael's. It was green. I spray painted it white, and then I have the rickrack around it. I have blue and green polka dot fabric. And then if you can see the bow, I have 2 different kind of bows. And then I stuck the spool of thread. And then I found these little scissor, it was like in a button kit. And I just glued that on because I thought that kind of went perfectly since there's some scissors right there. And this one took me a while. I messed around with fabrics because it's got so many different colors. So I was trying to pick up a lot of the different colors, and I wanted it to be kind of extra special since it's going to go in my craft room. So I am super happy with how that turned out. Okay, that's all my fully finished items, but I did finish 2 more other items. So I finally, and I worked on this, I was like, I'm getting this done. And this is Country Cottage Needleworks Summer ABCs. And I'm gonna have to move it up and down because it's long. And I did use, again, Priscilla's color changes. I did stick with the apples instead of the bee. I liked the apples, but I love it. I do have a board to finish it on. I just don't know what kind of bow and what kind of stuff I want to put in the middle of it. I'd really like, because it has watermelons, I'd really like some little watermelon thing to go in the middle of the bows, but I haven't seen that yet, so I need to kind of look around, because I'm going to Joann's today after we're done, because I need stuff. Okay, and then my last finish, that's not fully finished, I just finished this yesterday, was the Frosted Pumpkins Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy. And I did this one because it's cute as heck, and it goes with my lemonade display. And you can see the colors in this. I changed mine a little bit because I didn't really like the peach, so I changed mine to pink and yellow. And this is stitched on 25 count Vintage Country Mocha Lugana. So it is a little bigger than what the pattern is, but it was the best fabric to me that went with it, that showed everything. I mean, look at how cute those little lemonade glasses are. So cute. And I do have a finishing idea for this. I just need to get around to it. Okay, I think that is it for my finishes. Whips, my whips are sad, you guys, this week. Really sad. I finished everything that I wanted to finish to be caught up before Jolly July today. I have 2 stitch alongs that I'm doing. My stitch along, which is the farmhouse, yeah, I suck. I suck big time. I haven't done any of it. What I showed you last time is all I have. I have been so busy with other stuff that, yeah, I didn't do any of it. It's so overwhelming and so big, and I should have picked something smaller, but eventually I will get back to it. And the other one I'm doing is the Hands-On Design, the wool. Is it wool? Yeah, Block Party wool. And again, this is all I have. I haven't worked on this in, I don't think I've worked on it in a couple weeks. Obviously, I'm not good at stitch alongs, and I have 2 more to start today that I'm going to show you for August. So hopefully I will actually, I'm excited about those. So I'm definitely going to stick with those 2, the new ones that are going to start in August. And I will show you guys those later in the video. Okay, let's see. So we've gone through whips. How about, before I do Jolly July, I've had some Stitchy Kindness. And the first thing I have gotten is Alyssa. She is Starry Night Studio, and she's my farm girl buddy. We love all the same farm stuff, patterns. We love all the same patterns. So she messages me and she's like, I ordered a bunch of patterns and I ordered 2 of the same thing. And I was laughing. I was like, okay, then it's not just me, because I have done that twice now, where I put something and I buy it and then I don't even realize I have it again. Like, I already bought it and I buy it again. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. So when she said, I mean, she bought a lot of extra patterns, so I got a good laugh out of that, because I'm glad it's not me. But she got me, she gave me this by Lizzie Kate. Love. Another Lazy Kate one. How cute is that? Santa, which I did not have this one. I'm so excited for it. And then Cherry Hill Stitchery. Cherish the small things. Love. And then the best things in life aren't things. So true. Love that saying. And believe there is good in the world. And this, I think everybody could use a little bit of this right now, because we do. So I love these sayings. And then be bold, be brave in your heart, and whatever's good for your soul, do that. I love that saying too. And with all the negativity and hate in the world, I think we could all use a little bit of kindness and a little bit of love. And so these, to me, are perfect. So thank you, Alyssa, my farm girl, soul sister. Appreciate it so much. Thanks. Okay, and then y'all know Denise from DotDotGooseDesign. She's one of my besties. She made me her new Christmas bag, and here's the back. And she has already made some, and I believe she's getting a little bit more fabric of this, and she's gonna make more. And it's even more beautiful in person. So definitely when she releases more of these, you guys are gonna want them. I mean, seriously, every bag of hers is cute. I mean, I want them all. I feel bad. I'm like, yeah, I want that one, and I'll take that one, and if you wanna give me that one too, I'll take that one too. It's bad. Okay, and then I also got a box of goodies from Pin and Chip. And I'll link Denise's Etsy, and I will link Pin and Chip. Her name's Debbie. She makes the most beautiful wood bobbins and boxes. So this is a little box. It's a farm box, you guys. I mean, seriously. And then it opens up, and inside, these are her bobbins. So she gave me chickens, and what you do is you wrap your floss around it, and then there's a little thing where you would stick the floss in and it holds it. So she gave me chickens. How cute is this? Sheep. Cows. I'm dying. So cute. And pigs. And she hand makes these herself. And they are such good quality. They are absolutely amazing. And then a sheep. Now this is a floss holder where you can tie your floss and hang it off of there. And this is a magnet where you can put your needle minder or your needle or whatever you want there. How cute is that? And then this is probably my most favorite thing, because you guys know I love the sheep, but she made this, and it says Javagirlstitches, and it's a floss holder. And I don't know if you can see, the words are in little X's. I about died. I was jumping up and down, and I was like, this is the nicest just package ever. So I will link her information in my show notes. And I mean, just the best quality ever. This is just absolutely stunning and beautiful, and I love it. So Debbie, thank you so much. I hope everybody checks out your Etsy page, because they will not be disappointed. You guys are gonna love her stuff. And it's farm, but she does make other things. She has little beehive ones, and she has other ones. It's not all farm. That's just my thing, so. Okay, I'm gonna move some of this stuff. Okay, Stitchy haul. I don't have a lot. I've been pretty good, but I did get Little House Needleworks Merry Christmas. And I do not have time to throw this into my Jolly July, but it will get done before Christmas. Liberty Hill Farm, again, another one for next year. Like, I'm all set for 4th of July patterns for next year, you guys. I don't need any more. And then, of course, I had to get this. I love this. It's absolutely beautiful. And I've seen it stitched on white, and I've seen it stitched on the brown, and I'm almost thinking I like it on the white because it just pops so much more. So I cannot wait to stitch this. And then, of course, this bag. Stitching is my cardio. Nothing could be more true in my life because that's the only exercise that I get is stitching. And when I showed my husband, he's like, yeah, that's all you do. So I had to get that bag because I thought it was absolutely adorable. And I love it. And you can get both of those from the Fat Quarter shop. Okay, what else do we get? I'll do my Jolly July. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. Look, again, a big basket full of stuff. Okay, I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this without knocking everything over. Don't mind me. Okay, so in my little book I made, The Stitch Happens, I have written down my patterns I am going to do for Jolly July. No, I am not starting one a new one, not 31. Heck no, you guys know Stitch Mania about did me in. So I am just doing, I think, 10 or 12 ornaments. And I'm doing Christmas and Halloween. And I'm gonna stitch them each for 2 days, like a 2-day rotation. So I feel like I'm getting something done and I'm not too overwhelmed. So the first one, is this the one? Yes. I'm doing Tree Farm by Hands On Design. I've already done, I think, 3 or 4 of them, and I have 2 more left. So I want to get started on this one. And I will show you like the colors I am using and the material, like in my Instagram post or my next video. But this one is actually stitched on, it's gonna be stitched on coffee tea dyed Monaco. Okay, my next one is, or my next 2 I think I have in here. Let's see. Merry Friends, which I believe I started this in Stitch Mania. Yeah, I did. I didn't get very far on it. So I'm gonna pick that up and continue to work on that. And yeah, you can see it. I've already started a little bit of it. And this is stitched on 32 count Vintage Country Mocha Lugana. And the second one that I am doing is Marry You, because sheep, so cute. And that's also going to be stitched on 32 count Vintage Country Mocha Lugana. I find Lugana is way easier to stitch on than linen. It doesn't hate me as much, and I can see the holes better. Okay. And this was another Stitch Mania start that I want to keep going with. And I am doing the Barnyard Christmas. Oops. I already started on the rooster, so I am going to try to finish him. I think with a 2-day rotation, I will be able to get that done. And then I still want to do some more of them, but at least I can get one done. I'll be happy. Okay, next one. Yes, you guys, I'm gonna try this again. Oh my gosh, the chalk series. I want to stitch this. So what I did is I went on to Fat Quarter Shop and I got chalkboard black. And this fabric I can see better with than just the regular black Ada. And this is Ada, 14 count. So I am going to give this a try one more time, but again, it's going to be the last day. I'm saving it to the end, but I took it out, I looked at it through the light, and I think I can actually stitch it on the chalkboard. And if that doesn't work, then I am just going to go to some Monaco and call it a day. Okay, the next one, this is also going to be stitched on coffee tea dyed Monaco. I love this one. Be Joyful. And I am changing the colors to Priscilla's color conversion because you guys all know how much I love her and her inspiration and all of her color choices. So that, I'm going to start this one. And then I am also going to do the Merry Christmas one. Also, she hasn't made a color conversion. She hasn't stitched it yet, but I think I can figure it out with the same colors. I'll just kind of do my own thing. It wouldn't kill me to actually pick out my own colors and do something on my own, you know. I'm just not good at that. It's just, I see other people with color conversions, I'm like, you guys rock. Like, that's not my thing. Okay, the next one, which I wanted this one forever. It came out in a magazine. It was by Frosted Pumpkins, and then they finally made it into a pattern I could buy. And it's Not a Creature with Stirring. I cannot wait to start this one. And I'm just doing it in the regular DMC like it calls for. I think there's one color that's a fancy floss. And this will be stitched on tea coffee dyed Monaco too. Okay, so that's the Christmas ornaments. So now for Halloween, I wanted to throw a couple Halloween ornaments in there too because I do want a Halloween tree. So the next one, the trick or treat, I already started this part in Stitch Mania, but I'm going to start that. The cute little, can you guys see? The cute little ornament. And then I'm gonna keep working on this also. So I'm super excited about that. And that's on that purple fabric. I'm doing the ornament on the purple fabric too. Because now I need a Halloween tree. I've decided, I mean, I have a little tiny one, but it is not gonna fit all the ornaments I wanna do on it. So I've decided that I need a white Christmas tree because that's what's gonna be for my black and white Christmas tree anyway. So, I mean, my husband's not gonna be thrilled, but I'm like, hey, it'll be for Halloween, and I can, because when use all those just beautiful color Halloween colors on the white tree, it just pops. So I'm gonna buy a tree for Halloween, and then I'll use it for Christmas too. So at least I can tell my husband, hey, it's used for 2 holidays. So I mean, you know, yeah. Oh, he's gonna kill me. Okay, and the next one is Haunted by the Frosted Pumpkins. I love this. So this is definitely one I'm going to get done. Gotta get that done before Halloween. Again, all these projects and not enough time. But usually the end of July to in August, September is full on Halloween for me. So I need to get my butt in gear. Okay, and then the last one for Halloween is Eek, Boo, and Hiss by Lizzie Kate. This one's hard to see because it is really dark fabric. So I picked a lighter fabric. I'm using Vintage Country Mocha Lugana, and because they're so tiny, I'm using 25 count, so it'll make them a little bit bigger. And I'm just using the DMC colors, but I'd like to do all 3 of those and make those into ornaments. See, I like this ornament idea because it's doable, they're small, and I know I can accomplish them. Okay, the last thing I thought, if I have time, yeah, because I want to sew too. But I wanted to work on a couple more of these. And these are like little ornaments, so I mean, it kind of goes along with the theme. I've done one, so I'd like to do a couple more. And I'd really like to have a tree out all year round. Yeah, I don't know how my husband would feel about that. Because I could have like a farmhouse one, and I love how people do like a 4th of July tree or a Halloween tree. And I mean, I think that's just awesome. So I would love to do that, but I don't know that I'm pushing my luck on that one. I don't know that my husband would like a tree out all year long. Okay, let's get this out of the way. That is my Jolly July plans. And I gotta put it way over there. I'm sorry, you got a good old close-up of me. Okay, what do we have left? Okay, so now that I do have a sewing machine, and it works, I have made a couple pin cushions to sell. I've only done 4. But I will be making more. If there is one that you want, you can message me on Instagram, or you can message me, email me, and tell me this is the one I want. So there are 4 ready, and then if there's a particular one that you want, then you can message me and I can make one. I don't know how quickly they'll get, you know, it might take a week or 2 to get out to make them with all the other things I have going on, but I wanted to at least offer these 4 up that you can get immediately. And so the first one, seriously, pigs. And I'm struggling with giving this one away because I'm like, I love this one so much. So I'm gonna have to make me one. So there's a pig farmhouse one, and they all have the envelope, so you can stick your stuff in it. The second one is a summery one with bees on it. Okay, I'm gonna move this stuff around. This one, I love this one because this is the jars that matches Denise's bag. And I absolutely love this one. I'm struggling giving this one away too. Trying to sell this one because I'm gonna have to make me one too. And it's just got little stars on the back. So cute. And then the last one is the chicken one, which is also one of my favorites. And this chicken pattern with the polka dots and this material, Denise from DotDotGooseDesign has created a project bag that is going to match this exactly. And I have seen it this morning. She sent me a picture and it's freaking adorable. So Denise, I'm probably gonna need one of those bags, just, you know, hint, hint. So I have this one for sale too, and again, I'm gonna have to make me another one because chickens, I mean, I love them. So those are the 4 that I have done already, and I have one of each, and I'm going to sell them for $15 plus $2 shipping. I don't think it will be any more than that. If it's a little bit more, it's not a big deal to me. I'm gonna keep it at that price. Okay, let's see, what else do I got here? Okay, starting August 1st, I have 2 stitch alongs because you know I did so well with the other ones. We're gonna start 2 more. So the first one is Hollow's Eve at Raven's Hollow. And I did start this in Stitch Mania, but Crystal, and you will know her as Crystal Stitches Like Crazy on Instagram. She and I wanted to stitch this, so I still have to rip out the green part that I already did. So I only have a small start on it. But we are gonna start this August 1st. So anybody that would like to join us and do this with us, we'd love to have you. I will come up with a hashtag for it. Haven't gotten that far yet, but you still have a month. Okay, the next stitch along is with my good girls, my group of girls, Amy, Denise, and Vicky. And we have decided to do a stitch along, also starting August 1st. And the reason I think I will stick with these is because August is when I stitched my Halloween. So throwing these in that I was already gonna do anyway, I think it's a great idea. And we are going to be doing hands-on design, Scary Apothecary. I have the first 3 here. I have the next 3 on the way. We would love for you to stitch with us, and you can stitch any of them that you want. I think we all picked, it's not in this one, it's the second part that came out. It's the one with the little cat. I believe we have all decided to stitch that one. But anybody that wants to join us, you can stitch any of them because I know everybody's going to want to stitch them. So then it kind of motivates all of us to keep stitching, and I would love to see people's different versions of them and colors they choose. So this is going to start on August 1st also, and this is with Amy, Denise, and Vicky. And I will get a hashtag for that by the next video. And I've already ordered fabric. I am doing different fabric, so I will definitely show you guys that. And my color choices. That will be all ready by next video. Okay, let's see. Last thing, guys, last thing, and I'll let you guys go. Okay, so this last couple weeks, I reached 2,500 subscribers. Mind blown, like seriously. I have never expected that there would be so many of you wonderful people that actually want to sit and listen to me babble on about my life and my cross stitch. So I am so grateful for all the support, the wonderful comments. I love when you comment and you interact with me. I love hearing about your stories, about your life. That's one of my favorite things. Sometimes I know I'm not good about getting back to all the responses. I'm trying to keep on top of it. Sometimes it gets a little overwhelming, but I read every single comment and I love them all. And you guys have been amazing. Like, just, you have no idea how much you've changed my life and made my life just 100% better. And it's just been such a blessing. I couldn't ask for anything better than all of you. So with that, I am doing a giveaway. So for this week's giveaway, since it's Christmas in July, you're gonna get something Christmassy and you're gonna get something that has to do with July. So the first thing you're gonna get is Lizzie Kate, which one is this? The Mary String pattern. And it does have a little bit of writing. I changed the color, so I did write on it, but it's still good. And the second one is Christmas Cheer. This one was so cute. It makes the cutest ornament. So you're gonna get both those patterns, and that's the Christmas part. The 4th of July part, you are going to get a 4th of July pin cushion. Again, with a little envelope inside. So there you go. So you are going to get all 3 of these in this week's giveaway. The question, I took a little while to think about what I wanted to ask, and I came up with, what is your favorite inspirational quote or saying? And I do have reasoning behind that question. With everything, you guys know I've been struggling a little bit with Tyler and with life. And one thing I decided, I was getting a little down and having a hard time, and I downloaded an app that's every day it gives you inspirational quotes. And every morning it'll ding at me, like notify me, and then I'll get to read the quote. And I can go in there and read as many as I want, but they pop up throughout the day. I think I have it so it pops up 4 times a day. And I love it. I think it's changed my life a lot. It just starts my day off better. So I would love to hear what your inspirational quote is, what your favorite saying is. Mine is not actually a quote. Mine is a poem, and it's called Footprints in the Sand. Footprints in the Sand, if you didn't understand that. And that has been probably my favorite poem since I was a kid. I mean, I just absolutely love the message of it. It cheers me up. So, and I think we all go through hard times, and I think a lot of us right now could use some happiness and a little bit of inspiration to help us keep going. So that is my question. What is your favorite inspirational quote or saying? If it's just a quick little saying, I would love to hear that too. So that is what you're going to comment, and then you are going to win all of this. And I will have a video in 2 weeks. It won't be 3 weeks this time. So again, I'm done. I went a little long today, I'm sorry. But thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and the new subscribers, welcome, and thank you so much. Everybody that has stuck with me since the very beginning, thank you so much for sticking with me and putting up with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. And again, kindness, you have no idea how kindness can change somebody's life and somebody's day. It doesn't cost anything to be nice to people and to be kind. And that is kind of my thing I'm on right now, and that's why I asked that question. And then if anybody's having a bad day, you can go back to that video and you can read them, and maybe it'll cheer you up. Or if you want to download an app and cheer yourself up, I mean, I think it's great. But thank you again, everybody. I love you all so much. You guys are just amazing. I hope you all have a great 4th of July with your families. And I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Love you guys. Bye.